In this energy clearing session, we are looking at uncovering your inner voice and actually listening and getting messages. So stay tuned. Hi, it's Robin from Vibration Elevation, and today's card simply says inner voice, and it's from the Osho Tarot deck. And so we're going to look at anything that is preventing you from actually hearing your inner voice. And if you do hear it, anything preventing you from taking it seriously, from acting on the suggestions or what your inner spirit or your inner voice wants to tell you, wants you to do. Now that sounds kind of weird, like you're guided, it's pushing you into its agenda. But no, your inner voice is simply your higher self speaking through you or giving you nudges, helping push you forward on your path. So the first thing to do is to ask to hear it, to put your intention there, like I want to hear my inner guidance stronger. And then you'll probably notice you've been hearing it, or you've been able to access it, but sometimes it's hard to act on, or you don't take it seriously. And when that happens, it slows down. It's not as strong. And the more you act on your guidance, like if you get an urge to go left at a corner or whatever, and you go right, well, you're not acting on it. Doesn't mean you have to do everything, that comes up. But when you get an urge to do something and it's a strong urge and you feel like it's your guidance telling you, you should do this. Why don't you go do that? Practice acting on those and see what happens. So in other words, listening to your inner voice and acting on what you hear or what you intuit from it will make it stronger. So in this clearing, we're going to clear any blocks that may be there preventing you from hearing it, or any doubts that make you prevent from acting on it. So let's do the clearing. All right, so that's clear. Now, what you can do is just practice. So if you're going somewhere, just try to tap in, just say connecting with my inner self, connecting to my inner guidance, and just see what you feel, because everybody can get the information differently. So some people may just get a nudge, other people a feeling, others a knowing. And the more you practice and the more you accept that this is real, the stronger these messages become. And also the more you actually follow through. If you get like for the example before, go left and you're like, no, I'm going to go right, or I'm turning back around. You're not acting on the guidance you're getting, which is okay, right? If you get something and you're like, that's crazy, I'm not doing that, don't do it, right? You know, your conscious mind is there also to tell you, you know, that's not a good idea. We're just not going to do that. Even though you get the inner guidance to do something, does not mean you have to do it. But when you start getting little hits of things to do that just, you know, there's no reason why you wouldn't do them. It's not going to harm anybody. It's not going to do anything in a way that's going to mess things up. So when you do that and you just test, you'll start to see that things will start to work out. Anyway, that was a long explanation for something very easy. So try it. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching or for listening. And if you want to know how I do this clearing, head over to quantumenergyclearing.com, and there is a new class starting soon. All right, so thank you again, and see you in the next one.